Hey crew, welcome to the Spiritual Social. I'm Lexi, your local lightworker. I'm a tarot reader and an astrologer, and today I am bringing you a fresh pick-a-card reading on the topic that a lot of you really love. This is a check-in into your person's spiritual energy, so this reading applies mostly to those of you who already have a person on your mind, in your heart, somebody you're thinking of, somebody that you may already be in love with. I want to see what would they say to you. Maybe you're going through a no contact situation, maybe you haven't heard from them for a while, or they left you hanging, they may have ghosted you. So let's uncover what lies in their heart. I have here for you a choice of 3 different options. These are cards taken from the wonderful Mary L. Tarot. So I have for group 1 the Moon. This is the imagery. For group 2 I have the Magician. And for group 3, I have the Sun. And the beautiful thing about these cards is that you see they connect. The Moon is the other half of the Sun. And I decided to place the Magician in between them because the Magician has all the power. It's the second major arcana after the Fool, and it pertains to willpower, to having all the resources that you need to make something manifest. So I hope that you are able to take a moment now to look at these cards. I have already pre-shuffled the tarot and oracle cards I will be using for each deck so that I can just, for each option, so that I can just jump straight into the messages. My decks, the decks I'll be using in this reading, are always linked in the description box below and in the comment section sometimes. Yeah, mostly in the description box. I want to give you the timestamps in the comment section and I don't want to overload it. As always, I also felt inspired to summon a specific goddess to preside over this reading because I know how much you guys love the support of a god or a goddess, an ancient guardian or an ancestor. And I'll be doing this for the next couple of readings as well. It just makes the whole reading feel more spiritual and like we are definitely tapping into something divine. So the card that I pulled for you today from the guidance of the Goddess Oracle is the White Buffalo Calf Woman, and she brings us a message of alignment. She is presiding over this reading, helping us truly access messages from your person that may resonate with you at the moment when you stumble upon this reading and click on it. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with the White Buffalo Calf Woman, from the Oracle booklet, she is described as the White Buffalo Maiden. She is an ancient goddess central to the Lakota religion. She serves as their primary deity, bestowing upon the Lakota people their 7 sacred rites, meant to instruct them on how to protect Mother Earth, as well as the Chanunpa, their secret ceremonial pipe. These ceremonies include rituals for purification, child naming, healing, and marriage, ensuring that her people will be blessed with a future of harmony and balance. The pipe has several key features. The bowl is made of red stone to represent the earth. A buffalo head is carved into the pipe to represent the animal kingdom. The pipe stem is made of wood to connect it with nature. And 12 eagle feathers hang from the middle to symbolize the birds in the sky. Beautiful. So definitely the embodiment of nature herself. The White Buffalo Calf Goddess is here to guide us through the messages that you're about to hear. Thank you so much, my loves, for a wonderful November. So today marks the end of my sale. You guys have been so amazing. I have had such a busy month, replete with personal orders and all sorts of interesting ideas. I've been posting a lot on the Spiritual Cosmos as well. And also I'm preparing a vlog for Eden, my 2 other channels, always linked in the description box below. And I've been super inspired to create a lot of astrological analysis on my website as well. Make sure to check out my content on Instagram and TikTok. I post short form readings for your viewing pleasure, so check those out as well. I just want to give you a great big hug because you guys deserve it. You really made my month. It's been amazing. We've also been donating and raising funds for people who live in areas of conflict, and tomorrow I'll tune back and let you know how much funds, how many funds we have raised and how I'm distributing it. So thank you so much. Now, all this being said, let's jump straight into your reading. Let's find out what would they say to you if they could tell you. Hey group 1, welcome to your reading. Let's find out what would your person say to you. This is for those of you who are drawn to the moon. So I'm already picking up on water sign energy. Pisces and Cancer are highlighted. These could be your signs or maybe your person's astrological signs in their natal chart. This is a very loving, soothing, artistic, poetic, but also quite painful connection. Now let's see the cards that you got. So, your person would say to you, with the King of Swords here, that they have finally cracked the riddle. They have managed to master their thoughts. They are ready to come forward and tell you something that they've been thinking through in the last couple of days, but I think this has been a month-long situation, to be more precise. Your person has had a moment of deep awareness. It came to them as a shock, as a surprising revelation, and they are ready to confess something to you. It could be that you had a conversation with them. Conversation, yeah. There are some blocks here to communication, in which you may have said something to them that really provoked them to think about their behavior. And now your person would say to you that they've changed their mind about something related to you and them. They are also willing to hear your side of the situation. They will patiently sit through and pay attention to what you have to say. Okay. We also have here the Three of Swords. Your person feels sad and brokenhearted without you. They may have suspected you of the fact that you could have been cheating on them, or they felt attacked when you told them that you suspected them of cheating. In reality, I feel like this person may have been in a competition with a member of the same gender as they are. But at the same time, it feels as if your person had a sudden awakening that there is no need to compete for your love. Your love is a given. I feel like your person is feeling at the moment that if we truly are meant to be together, there is nothing that can separate us. So they are having this calm awareness that you two will be together if this is indeed what the divine wants. So it's kind of like, I feel like they're letting go and they're trying to just accept the situation for what it really is. They are still processing some pain, however. Now, I also have here the Ace of Wands. Your person would say that they do have desire for you. It never died down. They feel as excited about seeing you, talking to you, as at the beginning of your connection. I have a feeling that you haven't actually consummated your relationship with your person. You haven't been physical with them, or if there was an encounter, it was something quite brief and a little bit awkward, or you weren't able to continue. You were interrupted. So I see here that your person has quite noble thoughts about the physical intimacy between the two of you. This is a garter that usually you would put on the thigh of a woman that just got married. So there is a feeling here of wanting to kind of partake in physical intimacy within the confines of some sort of formal agreement between the two of you. Whether this is an engagement, a long-term commitment, that remains to be seen, but this is what your person would like to actually do. They don't want to just hit it and then quit it. You know, this is not a person that has a one-night stand in their mind with you. And this is an individual that is also waking up. I feel like they may have been very low on energy, and now it's like their energy is coming right back up to the surface, and they just want to do a lot of things for you. They want to come towards you. They want to have fun with you. There is a feeling that they are getting a bit more active with their energy and in their life in general, and you're going to benefit from this. Now, we also have here the Nine of Cups. You are this person's wish come true. They've been happily single for a while now, but it's almost as if they know that if they would be together with you, their happiness will increase. They really want to give you something. They want to surprise you. I feel like the gift that they want to give you is not necessarily something that you can touch, but it is something more emotional, more spiritual, like they want to hug you. They want to comfort you and let you know that whatever worries and doubts you had about the workings of your connection, first of all, negativity had nothing to do with it. You shouldn't worry about cheating or scandals or drama. And second of all, this person just wants to cuddle you. They want to hug you. They want to make you feel relaxed and worry less. There is a feeling as well that your person may want to go out and have some drinks with you. They want to celebrate. They're getting into a very festive mood, which fits quite well with the fact that we're about to enter December at the time at which I'm filming this reading. So I feel like your person is looking forward to the holidays, to some downtime. So I would assume that you should expect them to contact you around that period, if we keep in mind that we began with a lot of communication prone cards, and also we have the Ace of Wands next to the Nine of Cups. You really turn this person on. They fantasize about you heavily, and they're going to take some sort of action towards you. It may not be like a full-blown gesture. They may not show up on your doorstep and knock at your door, which could be relatively creepy. I don't think that this is what this person intends. They just want to somehow make you aware of the fact that they haven't stopped thinking of you, and they want you, and that you are a source of joy and happiness to them. And they want to share their good luck, their good news with you as well. Another thing that your person would say, oh, is that they find you to be very lovely. It's like you're a unicorn. You see the white horse in the background. Your person is falling in love with you. If they are not in love already, this is it. This is the season. It's happening. It's here. Your person finds you incredibly hot. You see the dark red burgundy silky dress she is wearing. They think you're very elegant. There's a really beautiful, refined mixture of purity, elegance, maturity, but also kind of sweetness. You seem unapproachable, but also quite friendly at the same time. They love that contradictory energy that you emit. And I feel like they really want to spread flowers in your hair or just make your day feel better. They love it when you're relaxed. They love it when you dress up and polish yourself good. They love to see you enjoying life and going out, socializing, eating good food, drinking good things, cocktails with your friends. And they want to kind of amplify these kind of energies in your life. They want to take you out more. They want to show you to their relatives, to their family members as well. And I just think that they want to kind of like walk with you outside and say, this is my person. Isn't she lovely? Isn't he lovely? Yeah. So there's this kind of like really sweet energy. Your person could be having a third eye chakra awakening, because I'm noticing very strongly, I'm very drawn to this symbol in her forehead. And the third eye chakra is considered to be this point over here in between the two visible eyes that we have. Now, your person would also say that indeed, there are some gifts coming your way. Get ready for it, okay? They're feeling very generous. They want to give you time, attention, affection. They want to give you physical pleasure as well. But they may also want to give you some sort of gift basket. I have a feeling that their relatives know about the fact that they're falling in love with you, and maybe their family members have created certain things for you, like maybe they made some homemade jam or quilted some blankets, or it's like they want to give you something homemade, something produced in the family. I also feel like after a period in which your person may have behaved like a cat, so they could have actually shied away when you wanted to reach out to them, they are coming back home and they are going to cuddle up, you know, and kind of like push their head onto your body like a cat would do. I have a feeling that most of you who have chosen this group are cat lovers, or your person has a cat. There is something here about you two guys communicating through house pets, and especially cats are significant in this situation. This could be a love shared between two highly sensitive, introverted people. So we see here very sweetly, be the divine flow of goddess nature. Something gorgeous is going to happen between you and your person throughout winter. Okay, so get ready for that. Get excited. Now, we also have here the spiritual maturity card. Your person would say to you that they want to walk the spiritual path with you. They are fascinated by the journey that you clearly are on, and they have just awoken to it. And they would like you to hold their hand and walk with them, right? They want to climb the top of this spiritual journey together with you. I don't know if necessarily, as a person who's on a spiritual path as well, you could say that there is a goal to achieve with our spiritual journey, or that you need to climb a top. But I feel that your person still sees this endeavor as an achievement, as something that to them needs to have an end point. It needs to have a pinnacle. I think that the more time you will spend with your person, the more they will understand that it's not about the end point, it's about the journey itself. So your person may still have these kind of like achievement-based, rational, self-interested kind of ideas. It's like, I want to achieve, you know, I want to score some points, give me the prize for all my hard work. Which is an okay mentality to have. You know, your person is very ambitious, very capitalistically minded. I guess that they are doing well for themselves in this current society. But at the same time, on a spiritual level, they are a little bit unevolved and you're helping them grow. So on some level, they would say to you, please help me out. I want to understand, okay? I think that your person has bypassed that whole sarcastic, non-believing approach to the spiritual journey. They are no longer making fun of it or trying to deny that it exists. But they are not yet fully developed in that area. So they need your guidance. They need your support. They need your help. You are like a spiritual leader, a mentor to them in this love connection. You help elevate your person spiritually, romantically, and emotionally. And I feel that they're very grateful to you. I feel like they've been looking for a person in their life to help them mature on a spiritual level. Your person may have dated a lot of superficial people in the past, people that were quite materialistic. And while there's nothing wrong with being either of those two things, an excessive superficial and materialistic mindset can really be detrimental to your growth and emotional maturity and your capacity to endure and withstand life's challenges. So I feel like your person is noticing that you are helping build their inner strength. And this really, it turns them on. It makes them feel like, yeah, I am flexing a different muscle than the visible ones in my body. And the final card, the final message, we see here a distorted feminine energy. So your person would say to you that they used to love a lot of women. I'm saying women because I see here feminine. They used to fall in love with a lot of broken women. Women that would appear visibly eye candy, but inside they would be relatively ugly or traumatized to the point where they wouldn't allow themselves to truly embody feminine energy from within. It was mostly a game of smoke and mirrors, a game of appearances that can be deceiving, and your person feels relatively disappointed by those experiences. It could be that they went into a connection in recent past in which they wanted to wear their heart on their sleeve, and they went into it optimistically and enthusiastically, thinking that, oh my God, this is the one. But then it ended up that their partner may have been using them for their money, or in order to impress family members, or putting them in some sort of complicated power games with their relatives. And I feel like your person realized these things and they decided to walk away. I feel like your person is also a little bit afraid of becoming a parent because of these negative past experiences where they had something to lose if they were to become a parent. They felt controlled, they felt manipulated into such an arrangement. So in the last moment, they pulled away. They said, no, I'm sorry, I cannot do this. I cannot build a life with you because you're unreliable, or you're lying to me, or you want to use me. And now in this connection to you, I feel like you're helping them see a different side of femininity. I feel like your person may also have certain savior tendencies which stem from a connection with their mother figure. I'm picking up that your person may have a very Neptunian mother, a woman that could emotionally exaggerate, a woman that can be quite charming and beautiful and spiritual, but at the same time, she could always play into the role of a victim, never taking responsibility for the awful things that happen in her life and the things she allows. A woman with very low boundaries that may have behaved inappropriately with your person. So your person grew up with the idea that they have to save the person that they're falling in love with, which in a way, I guess that psychologically speaking, they were trying to save their mother from herself. But it's kind of like these things are popping up to the surface of the reading because your person may actually be undergoing therapy, or they may be reading some self-development books that are giving them these moments of, aha, now I understand. Oh my goodness, I did have a pattern in love. I did have some sort of childhood attachment, which was a little bit toxic with my mother figure. And they're making amends. They're trying to see if they can change something. And this is where you come into play. You are an agent of change in their love life. And I have a feeling that for this, they will always be grateful to you, no matter how your relationship will end, if it will end, if you guys mutually decide to have it end. I don't feel like your person would like it to end, but your person may retreat from time to time from this connection and then appear back, like the phases of the moon that you were feeling so drawn towards, because you trigger some sort of mother healing wounds that need to be patched up inside of themselves. Whew. I feel like this is it. This is the reading that I had for you. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope to see you in my next one. Take wonderful care of your beautiful heart. Ciao. Hey group 2, welcome to your reading. Let's find out, what would your person say to you? This is for those of you that were drawn to the Magician. Okay, so I feel that here it's a game of you could be any astrological sign and your person could be any astrological sign as well. The Magician represents the totality of the zodiac wheel. So I know that this is not incredibly specific to your case, but let's dive deep into this very mysterious energy and figure out what would your person say to you. So the cards that you got. The 9 of Swords. Your person would say to you that they are hurt, they can't sleep, they are wrestling with their energy, they feel guilty, they feel ashamed, they are struggling to accept the energy between the two of you. You may have pushed this person to the side, you may have rejected them, and they feel wounded. They feel like they were betrayed, like they were abandoned, like they were neglected or used in the worst kind of case. Your person would say that they cannot stop thinking about you. You have infiltrated their mind. I'm also hearing that your person feels rather negatively, almost as if they would say, you have poisoned my thoughts. I'm not exactly sure what went down between the two of you, but I would assume it was an argument. It may have been a situation where you got really spooked and decided to block this person, and they feel incredibly hurt by the fact that you just walked away. You didn't put any effort into this, or at least this is how they perceive you. It's not necessarily how you may have behaved, but your person perceives you as a beautiful individual that just walked away, that just completely tore their heart, poisoned their mind, and now you are just very focused on yourself. So your person kind of tends to see you in a critical light, unfortunately, almost as if there's something selfish with you and with the way in which you may very normally protect your energy. Okay, let's explore. 8 of Coins. Your person feels like you are prioritizing your safety, stability, and work over and above experiencing this relationship with them. They would say you don't have to worry so much about the material financial aspect of life. Let me take care of you. I can take care of both of us. I am strong enough for both of us. I have earning power. I have physical strength. I can protect you. You don't have to be so afraid of getting into a connection with me. They are irritated by the fact that you don't trust them, but they also don't want to give up on you. They want to keep putting in the effort. They want to continue to just pursue you, court you, help you understand that they are not the bad guy or the bad gal in the situation, that maybe it was just a false perception that you had of them, or a misunderstanding that they are going to do their best to clear up for you. Your person is also quite overwhelmed by their feelings because, as you can see from this card, they are walking through water, and water in general, especially in our dreams, represents repressed emotions. I feel like your person may have held on too tightly to what they were feeling about you, and you got tired of waiting on them, and you just pulled away from this connection, and now they are feeling so hurt, and now all of a sudden the dam of their heart broke because of this extreme thing that you may have done, or they perceive you as having been extreme with them. And your person is now feeling like, why didn't I tell her or him quicker that I feel in this way? Why was I so pragmatic? Why was I so silent? Why was I so cool and detached? They're beating themselves up. They have regrets. It's not a comfortable energy to be in. They really need to work a little bit on their relationship to their self, to become their best friend again. We have here the Four of Swords. Your person would say that they are planning to take some time off. They may schedule a holiday. They may sleep the weekend away. They may go on a short trip. They just basically want to tune out of everything that they are familiar with. They want to break their habits a little bit. They need to see the situation from a higher perspective, and in order to do so, they have to calm themselves down somehow. Your person may also be taking prescription medication to calm down their emotions. It could be something that they used to do even before they met you, and now they fall back on that habit. They are trying to keep calm, cool, and detached. So you could also say that they went back into that mode that you found them in. And the fact that they were feeling a little bit overwhelmed emotionally and kind of overthinking the situation was just temporarily produced inside of them by the fact that you may have not replied to their messages anymore, ghosted them, or walked away from them. So it's kind of like this individual is normally quite poker-faced. They may be cool as a cucumber, yeah. And it takes for some extreme actions from the people in their lives in order for them to finally show any feelings. You may have been feeling like you are trying to relate with a rock or a robot, somebody that's very hard to read and very hard to understand because they are doing such hard work to keep their feelings hidden from other people and to only show this kind of mental mindset. They want to come across as loyal, dependable, and rational, and like they do not really care about the wishy-washy side of life. That includes dreams, imagination, creativity, exploring the occult, or feeling things deeply, yeah. So I don't think that this is how your person is naturally. I just feel that it's like they could have grown up in an environment that was quite threatening, and they learned how to create this really tough armor, right? A body armor, an energetic shield that is always trying to protect them from feeling. Okay. Your person would say to you a lot of things, first of all, because I see that they are predominantly in their mind at the moment. It's like they felt something, they got freaked out. You may have blocked them or removed yourself from the situation. And now it's like they're trying to go back into this kind of detached perspective, analyzing the situation and coming up with certain hypotheses. Like this individual is very much a person that takes in the world through their mind, through their thoughts. They're more of a brain than a body. They're an individual that really kind of needs to have a plan, needs to think things through before they make a decision. They are not at all impulsive, emotional, creative, or adaptable. This is an individual that may mostly communicate with you through the online environment. I see with a lot of swords here that you're dealing with a person that you could have met online, and work issues could have interfered in both of your situations. Your person is still holding a candle for you. They would like you to speak to them. They would like you to reply to the texts or the messages. I also feel like this person may have sent you some audio recordings. They want you to reply to them. But I also feel that they're very much in their ego. They think that they can understand the situation mentally. They think that they have some sort of control over you. That if they say the right thing, if they ask the right question, then you will have the kind of response that they have planned. So it's a little bit irritating, I have to say. I can understand your frustration in this situation, because if a person is so much in their mind, how can they be in their feelings? How could they show you that they love you? How could you continue to love them? It's very complicated. I mean, it would have to be a situation in which you become this overly emotional partner in relation to them, so that they can feel through your feelings, so that they can allow themselves to emote through you rather than to just feel things on themselves. This person may have the moon in the 7th house. They need a relationship in order to feel things. Without a relationship, by being solo and independent, they may be on some sort of like low vibration, low energy, complete shutdown, emotional shutdown. Another thing that your person would say to you, nurturance, restore your balance. They feel that the way you behaved with them shows that you are a little bit off the kilter, you know, like you are imbalanced. You didn't know what you were saying. They're trying to rationalize their feeling of rejection by projecting some things onto you. You were the person that felt in some way like you were imbalanced, but maybe I feel like this is mostly their energy. They may have felt temporarily ashamed for the fact that they felt something for you, and that's the really big issue with this individual. They are not only afraid of feeling things, but they may find feeling things unacceptable in the construction of their personality. They don't see themselves as a person that has feelings. They don't see feelings as being useful. They see themselves as primarily a thinker, almost like to the point of considering themselves a psychologist or a philosopher, even though they may not work in this profession. And they see themselves as being reliable, steadfast, and grounded. While you, on the other hand, they see you as somebody quite chaotic, quite loving, quite creative. And they see you as somebody that's very nurturing, very motherly as well. But at the same time, they find it hard to control you. And this is what's really giving them these sleepless nights. It's like you're not predictable, and they would like you to have a more predictable behavior with them. Now, I'm not saying you should change, obviously, but this is what your person is feeling for you at the moment. This is what they're thinking, and this is exactly what they would like to say if you were to give them a second chance. Your person would like to dedicate something to you. I feel that this primarily could be a song, but it may be that they're writing something at the moment, and they would like to insert a dedication to you in their book, in their project, in their report. Your person feels that you have a very strongly developed masculine side. Whether you're a male or female, we all have one of those inside of us. It's part of our psyche. And I feel like your person sees you as being almost like in a state of competition with them, but they do admire you. Yeah, definitely. They do admire you. They see you as a worthy opponent. If you had an argument with them, if you rejected them, it's like you crossed the line with them, and now they see you as somebody that they need to compete with instead of somebody that they need to love. They respect you and admire you, but like with a pole stick, like stand over there, you know, don't come near me. Because I think that if you were to get closer again to your person, they would break down in tears and they could cry for weeks. This is a very sensitive individual that is trying to hide their sensitivity. Your challenges will reap rewards. You may have some Saturn aspects in between the two of you. Maybe one of you has Venus conjunct the Saturn of the other person, or the Moon conjunct the Saturn of the other person. So it's a feeling of difficulty, harshness, separation, like you have to endure and be determined. One of you has this very intimidating, older person, wiser energy, while the other one is a little bit younger feeling, more inexperienced, slightly immature. And this power dynamic really ticks off one of you. This person does see in you, I keep touching my radiator. This person does see in you some sort of father figure, it's a bit different than group 1 because we see here the elk, and the elk represents a protector, a provider, the spirit of the forest. We also see a fox. So they do think that you're quite good looking, foxy, you know, they would like to explore this connection on a physical level, but at the same time, they do know that this comes at a price, and the price is staying determined and not giving up, putting in the effort in this connection. Your person would say to you that they feel that this connection can be saved. Just one text message, it could feel like they are one text message away from reviving this relationship, from feeling happy with you again. They may want to send you something funny, something that could brighten up your day. I don't think that this is necessarily going to be a gift. It may just be something emotional, a video, an emoji, some sort of e-card, some sort of inside joke that you both had. This person wants to bring it right back up. They want you to know that they still think of you. They're not going to give up on you. They still think that happiness is possible in this connection. They want to forgive you for whatever perceived hurt they have in their mind regarding you. And yeah, they're quite itching to talk to you again. Talking to you made them really happy. So even if you guys have this long distance communication-based relationship, this person wouldn't mind that, you know? They want whatever you can give them. And they are very set on pushing this connection forward. If they had other people that they were talking to, they want to make you a priority. This may be an attraction between two members of the LGBTQ community. The rainbow always indicates that. And now we have the final message, self-respect. Now your person is saying, listen, I want to put in the effort in this connection, but I'm not going to allow you to treat me like trash. I would like you to apologize. I would like you to tell me if I did something wrong so that I may apologize. I want to come at you with strength, with determination, and I want you to know that I'm not going to break my boundaries down for you if you are not worth of my attention and affection. I think that you are, at the moment, this wonderful individual I would like to continue to stay connected to. But if you keep pushing me away, if you keep rejecting me, if you keep playing me with other options that you may have, I am going to disappear at some point. I am willing to give you another chance, but I also would like you to consider taking this connection more seriously. They will also say, I want to take a trip and come to see you. Okay. So keeping this message in mind, I hope that this helped. I'm going to end the reading here. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope that I'll see you in my next one. Until next time, take wonderful care of your beautiful heart. Ciao. Hey group 3, welcome to a pick a card reading on the topic of what would your person say to you. This is for those of you that were drawn to the sun. So straight out of the gate, we see Leo energy. There's a lot of warmth, a lot of affection, maybe even some pride or vanity in this relationship between the two of you. You may be thinking of a person born in August, or a person that could be the sun sign of Leo, Virgo, or Aries as well. This is an individual that tends to attract a lot of attention towards them. You're fascinated by this person's vibe, energy. I also feel that some of you are here thinking about a celebrity, a person that is a superstar in the limelight, somebody that really thrills with their performances. So whichever case may be, let's see what would this person say to you if they could. Now we have here, they would say that it's not over. They still want to have a successful relationship with you. Some sort of conclusion is coming your way. They have made up their mind about something. They don't want you to shoulder life's burdens by yourself. I feel like your person is also thinking about something a little bit more stable. They have these fantasies that one day you'll be able to have a family together. You also make their inner child happy. Your person would say to you that they want to help you out. They see that you're struggling and they want to take on some of the responsibilities that you are shouldering at the moment. You don't have to carry all these burdens by yourself. you've got a mate, you've got a partner, you've got a helper. They would say that they've been waiting long enough. They really were patient. They kept their cards close to the chest, but now they want to show how strong they are. I feel like your person may have even worked out or improved physically something in their life. They may have gotten a new haircut. They may have developed muscles. They're maybe eating better. And they want to kind of impress you with this kind of energy. It could be that you had a brief fling in the past. For some of you out there, this may resonate. And then you decided to kind of like call it quits. Maybe you weren't so impressed by this individual, but now they want to make a comeback in your life. And they are noticing that a lot of eyes are falling on their body, on their physique. They've gone through this glow up. But in secret, this person only wants your attention and your affection. You see how all of these three women are ogling this man as he's trying to break this chain. They are impressed by his physical prowess. Will he do it? Will he not? But at the same time, the man is just focused on the task at hand. He wants to become better. He wants to prove himself. He wants to show off skills. And that's the mentality of your person in this period. I want you to see how good I am at what I'm doing. I want you to see how much effort I've been putting into looking better for you. I want to impress you. I want you to feel as if I'm going to conquer whatever problem is in my life. You may have told your person off due to some addiction, and this person backed away from you. You could have felt like they're so immature, they're just leaving this connection just because I'm trying to take better care of themselves, or to awake them to this realization that, hey, you need to take better care of yourself because you're compromising your health here. But in reality, what this person did was that they backed away so that they can truly integrate what you said to them, and that they can actually put it into being. Maybe this person had an off-the-cuff remark at the time. They may have said, yeah, sure, right, or I want to be better for you, but then they didn't do much. But I think some time has passed, maybe a couple of months, a year in some cases, and now this person is truly living up to that final conversation that you guys had. And they're trying to make a really impressive comeback in your life. They are going to make it very hard for you to say no to them. At least physically, this person is going to do their best to impress you with their new physique and their overall glow up. It's really nice. Yeah, your person is a fighter. They don't want to give you up. Some of them had this initial realization when they met you that, oh my God, this is it. This is the person that's going to become a parent to my child. I'm going to get this person pregnant. We're going to adopt a child together. I'm going to have a baby by this person. This is it. It's the two of us, baby. But I don't feel that they were ready at the time at which you met. It may have been a case of the right person, the wrong time. You both may have been somehow distracted by other things in your life. There could have been a limit, a karmic limit, you know. Your attention was taken away by something else. There may have been a lawsuit, a change of job, a relocation. One of you may have bought a home or started a business, so it required a lot of energy and effort, and you couldn't focus on this connection. But now this person is like, you know what? This is it. This is the time. This is the moment. Kind of hearing, it's the final countdown. Maybe this person enjoys very cheesy 80s anthems, but I feel a really good energy. This person is fired up. They want to come back. They want to swoop you off your feet, and they definitely want to start a family with you. They want you to just say yes to them and stop rejecting them, stop pushing them away. Because this person really wants to make it worth your time. Oh, that's because this person has fallen in love with you. They feel like you are the one for them. You are their counterpart. Their cup is overflowing. When they think of you, you fill them up with emotion. You also get them quite horny, quite turned on. Because I think that your person is this kind of individual that has a heart bowels link, you know, and they may only get aroused by people that they have certain emotions towards. I feel like your person, and I could hear like a little bell in the background from the spiritual music I'm playing. Your person has this kind of like moment of like, this is it, I have to act now. This is the period, I have to be brave, I have to pursue, I have to make an effort. Please look at me. You know, your person could very well be strongly in your face in the coming period. So get ready. I think around the time when you see this reading, they may be coming towards you, they may approach you with a lot of force and passion. I don't think that they're going to try to wrestle you into being with them, but they're going to be quite a lot. They're going to be quite overwhelming because they do not want to miss this opportunity to get you to focus on them. They really, really want you. Yeah, it's very clear. Okay, good. It switched to another song, so I don't have to interrupt the reading. So there will be no interruptions this time. Things are just gonna organically flow between the two of you. I love it when Spirit gives me these like random synchronicities in your reading. So we have here, love your body. Your person loves the way you look. You could have this gorgeous hourglass, voluptuous body. You look healthy. You look like you eat. And you also, there's something quite angelic about you. You look very clean and approachable and pure. Like it doesn't really matter what you actually do in your life. Maybe you live a very sinful life, you know, but your person sees you as glowing. There is something angelic, pure, refined about you. You take very good care of your thoughts. You may do things that allow you to live with a conscience that is free of guilt and shame. You may even be into belly dancing or dancing in general. This person may see photos of you on social media, showing your hobbies, your craft. They love, love, love how you look. They love how you style yourself, the accessories you wear. They're just like, I don't know, they're completely dumbfounded by you, you know, gobsmacked. You're like this beautiful dream. They could also idealize you a little bit, put you on a pedestal. I'm not sure if you're comfortable staying on a pedestal because you could feel like you are a doll on display in a shop. When I think that you're a much more dynamic individual, you like to be independent, you like to live your own life, make your own decisions. This person wants to make you feel even more safe, comfortable, like you can approach them and talk to them about anything. I feel like your person sees that part of the reason why you may have pushed them, or part of the reason why they may have walked away, was the fact that you were looking for a certain commitment, a certain safety that they were not able to provide you with at the time at which you had this connection, right? It was just a case of poor timing. You both had to refine something. You were busy doing your own thing. Your person was busy with some issues in their life. I'm also picking up a toxic habit that they had to get clean from. And now it's time for you guys to come together. You see all these animals that have huddled in the middle of winter during a snowstorm next to this babushkas. I feel like she looks like a complete babushka, right? Like a granny, like a mamaitsa, how we like to call it in Romania at the countryside. Right? So they gathered around the mamaitsa and they are just like absorbing the warmth while also warming her up, right? Usually animals cuddle like this because they're affectionate, they want to show affection, but also because they want to keep warm. So there's a sense of allowing this person to love you. You also feeling safe to them, to be with you. So you're both kind of finally allowing each other to feel safe with one another. Yeah. You're both providing this very solid, reliable basis upon which you can build your relationship. It's so nice. I really like your energy. I was feeling a little bit low in energy after group 2's reading, which was a bit heavy. I'm really sorry about this, but this is how the energy was. I had to read it honestly. And now with your reading, it's like you're giving me vitality again. I feel like you really make this person feel alive, feel inspired. You're magical. Yeah. We have here the sacred woman, definitely. So your person would say to you that they can't believe how beautifully you are leading them on the spiritual journey. You may have listened to group 1 as well, because there was a similar energy there about the feminine counterpart in the connection, or the one that identifies with this feminine energy as being the spiritual leader. And it's fascinating because we have here the goddess that presided over this reading. If you skipped over the introduction, I summoned a deity to watch over our reading and guide it as I'm tapping into these messages for you guys. And we got the white buffalo calf woman or maiden. And she appears here in your reading, so you are definitely someone that is on the path to becoming an ascended master here on earth. Yeah, you are an individual that may have been brutally challenged by life's tests and tribulations. You may have been wrongly accused or disappointed in love, but you withstood all of that and you did not give up. You did not become bitter. You did not become vengeful or materialistic to the point of like no longer caring about other people around you. Obviously, you have your days. I'm sure that you have your days when you lash out or you're angry. And that's perfectly fine. That's part of this, of the spiritual journey. You know, we have divine connection, but at times we also have divine anger. And it's normal. It's not something that kind of takes you out of the spiritual path. It's something that is part of you serving the world, the earth. Sometimes we have to step into this Kalima, destroyer of the world's energy. Yeah, it's good to protect yourself. It's good to have this fierce side. The more we are developing on the spiritual path, the more in touch with our animal nature we are better able to understand it, control it, but also accept it, not run away from it. Because that's when we start having issues, when we run away from that which exists inside of ourselves. So the sacred woman, your person sees you as an individual that is able to kind of always stimulate them. You're able to kind of open energetic portals around them through which they can walk through. They are fascinated by the way you think, by the way you feel, by the way you express yourself. And I feel like your person wants to just walk with you through this lifetime, in this incarnation. They just don't want to let you go. Like in that novel by Kazuo Ishiguro, right? Never Let Me Go. What a sad story. Anyway, what's happening in your connection is definitely not sad, because I see that your person is saying that they love you, that they want to be with you. This is an invitation for you to also open up your heart again to them. It may have needed to be temporarily closed off as your person was realigning. I feel like your individual may have had certain bad habits which got them to exist at a different frequency than you. For example, if you love yourself and if you take care of yourself, if you do what's right, both for yourself and for other people in society, you vibrate at a different energetic level than if you are an individual that punishes themselves, is engaging in all sorts of lower vibrational habits, is addicted to something, is obsessed. It's all these energies are like kind of pulling you further and further down to the core of the earth, making you feel heavy, weighted, kind of like moody. So if you vibrate here and if your person vibrates there, you couldn't meet. But now it's like the scales of your energy levels are finally balancing out. And your person wants to come to you and tell you that they are in love with you, that they want to be with you, that you are their one and only, and that they desire you. There may be a case that they would like to see you on top, you know? Yeah. So, well done, Group 3. This has been your reading. Thank you so much for listening. I hope that you have enjoyed this. Comment below, like, share, subscribe. And until next time, I cannot wait to see you and take wonderful care of your beautiful heart. I just got too excited by your reading. You made my day. Thank you. Ciao.